we go. Do not let that dumb anime bitch on my fucking screen. Get that bitch off. No money, no problem. 16 in the middle of the night, no money, no problem. We are gonna get to heaven. Or not, who knows. I wonder if I could just do the gay remixes. Songs, just listen to that. I don't care about the enchant machine. God damn. Just day number 3. number, whatever, who cares anymore? Uh, dun 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 dun. Oh, oh, Lana. Um, down, down, down. Another day, another amount of I gotta be close, right? Da, da. Da, da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I need to put on a video to watch, but I'm lazy at the moment. Yeah. Anonymous 39-year-old. fuck is the Summer League? Down, 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 down. Down, down, down. Two. God damn. Hello. How are you today? Ah. This is Brookhaven. They both have stairs. Same thing. My thing is, I'll say this. I've tried Brookhaven. I don't get the point of the game. Maybe you can tell me what it's about? Wait, what? No. Huh. Uh, uh. I need this shit to end, man. Uh. Hello, Japhet. I don't have a fourth alt. All the alts you see on screen are the ones I'm using. Doing this as it is, like, obviously if I wasn't streaming, it would be a little bit lower. But right now, my CPU is at, like, 75 to 80% use. It goes down by like 10-15% whenever I stop streaming. But this is the max I can do. I wish I could have all 4 accounts. Shit, if I could make more accounts to do this, I would. But the thing is, I can't because... yeah. Yeah, let me overclock it too. I have not ever overclocked this PC because I don't know enough about it to know if, because I talked with Leah last night a little bit when I streamed a little bit. I ended up passing out because I was so fucking tired. Yeah, I talked to Leah a little bit, and it seemed that what is it? It's gonna be a little laggy on the RDPs either way, or like frame wise. So I just lowered all the. Matter of fact, let me check something real quick. Yeah, I am at that. Okay, cool. Stops opening eggs. Does it say anything or no? Like I said, if you use the auto clicker I used or was talking about, what you should do is you should have all of them do what is it? Uh you should have it on multiple things to click on your whatever. To like click buttons to make it to where it doesn't ever stop. And while doing this as well, right here, like when the update comes out eventually in a couple days, I'll play it on my main a little bit just to see what it is. I'll see what the clan war is. Use. I'll tell you exactly what to use. Use Auto Clicker Bipolar 2.0. It should be on GitHub. Be like one of the first options, if I'm not mistaken. Because what it does is it uses. It lets you place where you want to auto click. And you can set it multiple times on the screen. So like you can set it to where it opens the egg. You can set it to where like whenever you get a message saying it fucked up, you can click the X on that message. You can set it to how fast it does by milliseconds. So it's really nice, like I said. I don't know the like obviously it's not gonna click faster than OP auto clicker, but it still clicks really fucking fast. And I mean, if you really want to be that insane, you could also have on OP auto clicker at the same exact time too. Funny enough. Um. Yeah, let me find a video. There's one I wanted to watch yesterday that I saw. It was what the fuck is it? By the guy I was watching videos about yesterday. Uh yeah, entertainment made by cults. Yeah, that's fine.
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No.
What? Hold on. Oh wait. Oh, I need to do this. Need to be able to move it. I guess I'll keep this like right here, I guess maybe. Just to watch a video along. Oh, I like the opera player then. Yeah, you can pause it, change the volume. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
This is the 1931 animated classic Bimbo's Initiation, and it was one of the very first examples of modern entertainment to be based around a cult. And over the years, cults and fringe religious movements have become the subject matter for hundreds.
Wait, what? Did he say French?
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No.
This is the 1931 animated classic Bimbo's Initiation, and it was one of the very first examples of modern entertainment to be based around a cult. And over the years, cults and fringe religious movements have
Cults and French religious. It's either fringe or French. But I'm not hearing.
1931 animated classic Bimbo's Initiation, and it was one of the very first examples of modern entertainment to be based around a cult. And over the years, cults and fringe religious movements have become the subject matter for hundreds of movies, cartoons, TV shows, documentaries. Clearly, there's something very appealing to watching entertainment created about cults, but that's not what we're doing today. Hi, I'm Paper Will, and today we're watching entertainment created by cults. They are movies, they are comic books, they are cartoons, music videos, anime, public access television for the ladies. And we'll also see how many of these groups are using YouTube to find new recruits even today. Hell, most of these cults have way more subscribers than I do, which is both kind of funny and also kind of sad. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Shinrikyo was a Japanese cult formed in 1983, fusing some ideas from Hinduism, Buddhism, and various generic Christian elements. It was started by this man, Asahara Shoko, and while he didn't initially get very much public attention, Shoko managed to push the group into stardom after he announced that he could, fly with yoga. Oh, you don't believe he could fly? Well, explain this picture, huh? Or this picture, or that first picture again, because he only took like 2 of those pictures. That's right, this group only got famous because their great leader could butt jump so well, people thought he could f***ing fly. At its peak, the group had nearly 30,000 believers, which is pretty insane, but even so, it just sounds like a, like a funny, oddball group of yoga fanatics, right? Yeah, they like yoga. They believe they can fly. What's the big deal?
1995年3月20日午前8時頃、
Oh, yeah. See, in 1995, Shoko prophesized that the world was going to end pretty soon, and he really wanted to get that whole apocalyptic ball rolling. So he released canisters of sarin gas into the Tokyo subway line, and Shoko murdered. He ended the lives of more than 10 people. Shoko's actual goal was to take thousands of lives with this attack. Luckily for the riders of those subways, Shoko and his cohorts were kind of incompetent. It turns out if you fill a cult with people who believe you can fly from this picture, well, you're probably not going to get like the best people. So Shoko did suck at, mass terrorism, but he did have a knack for mass media. Back in the late 90s, before the sarin attack, he recruited and indoctrinated young animators to produce content for his group. Content like this. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. But my favorite scene is this one. The very first time he learned how to fly. Yes, I can fly. I can fly. Here I go. And remember, this is a scene. This is a whole anime designed to get you to join the group. Look at this. Please don't. No, Shoko, don't do it. You're a young man. Don't. It's so absurd to me that this exists. Most of the time, he's just flying around telling people, hey, I know why you're sad. It's because you don't do enough yoga or commit terrorism, I guess. By the way, I love the reaction from this guy. That is the appropriate reaction to what you're seeing. Shoko also understood that you can't just have an anime. You have to get that dance crowd in too. So following the 1990s dance craze, Asahara Shoko decided he was going to make an early pre-viral video dance. And it's if you're curious what they're saying, it's leader, Asahara our leader, leader, Asahara our leader. Yeah, it's a pretty repetitive song. Here's my favorite part. Leader. Oh God, I love it when they say leader. Okay, I'm into it. I've seen worse dances. It's not cool to make fun of people who are brainwashed into a cult, but at some point you have to think one of these girls was like in her head thinking, what the am I doing with my life? Right? How long? There's another 4 minutes of this? No, that's a good cutoff point. There was also a somewhat famous video game named The Story of Kami Kushiki.
Also, USA. Filters. Video. Filter. Upload date. Perfect. Zombie trilogy, don't care. None of these are good. Why'd I do this? Videos. Why does this shit suck?
Starting this year, I announced that I would be slowing down uploads. But this was not me saying that I was stepping away from Maverick Vows. Instead, I am diving even deeper into improving the quality of my uploads. However, Patreon gets the behind.
Why what?
Starting this year, behind the scenes of everything. Patreon supporters, in fact, have already seen this video before
So, I want you to consider a couple things, okay? So, first off, there's only been 3 of these found, ever. One is by a dev. One of them, or not found, or there's 3 of them that have been found, but 3 people own one. A dev, a YouTuber, which he doesn't count because he's never selling it, and then the third one was a guy that got one, and he got it in March. That's the last time somebody got one of these. Now, to put that in perspective, back in March, huges were like 20 to 25 mil. Now, with that in consideration, if you think about, or I ended up finding the guy that bought it from the guy that last got one. And he didn't know how much he bought it for, but he did remember how much he sold it for. He got 9 Rainbow Titanics. Or not, he got 30, he got 45 bill worth of Titanics. That was 4 months ago. Right? 4 months ago. So first things first, if I get this thing, that's 100 billion diamonds. Plus. Right? You gotta think about it like that. Second, second thing, having it would be the very first actual, if I get it, it would be the actual literal very first recorded instance of somebody getting it on YouTube. There is not a single video showing anybody else getting one. So already off of that, I guarantee that video would probably get 100,000 views. And third, obviously, other YouTubers would want, like the big YouTubers with millions of subs that play this game, I guarantee they would love to make a video about it. And they would ask me, like, hey, can I use your, like, pet for a video? I'd be like, sure, if you shout me out. They'd probably be like, bet. You see where I'm going, Gennaro? And it's not confirmed, but it's been heavily, like, speculated that it takes it's 1 in a million chance walking upstairs. So, like, in the middle right there, when I walked up that stair right there, that counts as 1. That counts as 1. That counts as a chance. That counts as a chair. And on average, if you were to go to odds for it, it would take you 23 days straight of 24/7 grinding to get it. Now, obviously, that doesn't guarantee you get it, though. So why not try on 3 accounts? Like, it just sounds like the most obvious answer. Because like I said too, right now in the game, there isn't really... I wouldn't even say there's not really anything I, like, care for. Because obviously getting money doing that type of shit would be very nice. But at the end of the day... Alright, bye. Never mind.
Was uploaded, and they see thumbnail ideas along with script updates, and if you support me on Patreon, you even get to vote on upcoming videos. They are the reason this video was made in the first place, as this topic won the last poll that I made. So, before we begin, please consider supporting me on Patreon. That's all. Enjoy your stay.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission.
It seems so radical at first.
Electronic harassment, synthetic telepathy, voice-to-skull technology. Chances are you haven't heard of these terms, but after searching the internet, I found dozens of websites dedicated to the phenomenon and several Valley residents who say they're victims.
They call themselves targeted individuals, and some call themselves the chosen one. People who have been marked to have their entire life wrecked with paranoia and fear.
I love gang stalking. It's one of the funniest concepts ever to me. Like, it's why do you think you're important enough for people to purposely go out their way to follow you? Like, you are not getting gang, because the people that are getting gang stalked aren't even important people. It's just like Sherry from Iowa. Hello, fan. Like, why the fuck would they choose you? You're an accountant. Why would they gang stalk you? But it is funny. I used to do a thing on TikTok. Because anytime somebody would post a gang stalking video on TikTok. Alright, so let me explain in Skyblock terms. Right, fan? I'm going for a die. Also, off topic, two things. One, thank you again for the money. And two, I ended up talking to my mom, and she said she would be able to buy my medication for me. If you want me to send back the money, I can as well, if you'd want. What do you mean, why did I suggest that? Send the money back? I don't know. Because whenever you sent it to me, you said you're using that to help towards me get my medication. And since my mom said she's going to fully pay for it for me, I feel like it'd be kind of rude to still have the money. Because what ended up happening, the only reason this ended up happening is like 4 or 5 days into me not taking my medication, I had a mental breakdown. In the sense that, like, for some reason, for like... I know, but that's why I'm asking you, would you want me to send the money back? But no, it was in the middle of the night, and for like 10 hours straight, I couldn't stop the feeling in my head that of impending doom. I don't know why that happened. I assume it's withdrawal from the medication, but it is something I have not experienced that bad before. So much so that I end up calling my mom, and I'm like, yo, can I come over to sleep at your house? I can't do this. And we ended up talking, and she said she'd buy me my medication for me for the time being. There's also another thing, I don't like asking people for shit. So. But beyond that point, let me explain what this is on the screen and why I'm doing it, okay? So, it's not as... I wouldn't say it's as bad as a die, but it's up there. So... Well, I appreciate it, fam. Like I said, I just wanted to ask and not make... And I didn't want it to seem like I just had money that... Yeah. Anyway. What this is obviously pet sim. So, each stair, like, if you look in the middle of the screen, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, you get the point. Like, each step, or each, like, little set of stairs, there's a 1 in a million chance that at the very top of these stairs, it generates the end of the platform. And at the end of the platform, there's a shrine where you get a dog called the Golden Angel Dog. Now, it is speculated, like, we don't know the exact odds, but it's speculated to be 1 in a million. And with that being said, it takes 2 seconds to go up each step. Or, like, stairs. So, if you were to have to go to those odds, like, to actually do it a million times, it would take 23 days of straight 24/7 doing this to get it. And that's on odds. That doesn't guarantee it. And so what I ended up doing is I was doing it on one account, but then I realized, I wonder if I can do it on other accounts. And so I ended up finally figuring out how to make an RDP work and getting these 2 RDPs on here. And now I have 3 accounts. I have a 4th account that I would use, but as it currently stands, my CPU usage is 80% right now. So, I mean, that's what it usually was whenever I would be streaming on all 4 accounts anyway, but it's way higher right now for some point. Now, with that being said, this has been available as a thing since the game started, right, in December. Since December, there's only 3 of these. There are only 3 publicly available pets of these pets. I have a Ryzen 5800. I have a Ryzen 7. And how long would you say prolonged periods are, or would be? Because the thing is, well, my CPU is only getting to like 60 to 65 degrees Celsius. Like, it's not even as atrocious as like, because it says the amount that it's at where it's like terrible would be like, what is it? 80 degrees Celsius. So I haven't reached that point yet. And if I knew how to make it to where the CPU usage on RDP could be less, I would, but I generally don't know how. That's my biggest issue I have with, because I just learned how to do an RDP yesterday, and as of right now, give me a second. As of right now, maybe you can help me too. It's a 16 core. Let me go right here to CPU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 16. And I always have it to where every time I'm on, like I fixed my PC to make it where every time I use my computer, it uses all CPUs. Where it's like no matter what, it's going to use all CPUs because I don't want to, you know. Something reduce FPS in the instance. Would I have to do that through Roblox, or you need to edit registry? What do you mean? Edit registry. Because my biggest thing is, the biggest thing that would help, let me exit this since I'm not watching it at the moment. The biggest thing that would help is, my friend was trying to help me and we couldn't figure it out. Even though registry editor in Windows, hold on, let me see. Registry editor. Let me do this real quick. Or actually, no, right here. Registry editor. Local machine. Hardware. Or hardware resource map. Or you just tell me whenever you hear this. Because like I said, the biggest help that would ever be able to happen to me, right? The biggest thing that would be the biggest help is, like I said, when you said I used the AHK, I didn't have one. I still don't know how to use it. And my friend was trying to help me earlier with AHK because he said he was able to use AHK back in the day on Skyblock on multiple accounts at the same time. But how do you do that on Roblox? That's the biggest thing. Because hold on. I had a friend earlier who was trying to help me because, like I said, like, yeah, for each instance, because before what I do is I just launch each instance of Roblox and I would just let them AFK and play. If I could do that without having to do remote desktop connection, but have it to where I'm able to use AHK on each different application without it, like, you know. I would prefer not to use an RDP because of the fact that um what is it? I would prefer, because usually with Roblox is that I don't want, like, I'd rather just be able to use Roblox Account Manager, load up all four clients at the same time, and be able to use AHK on each one individually without them stopping when I click off the application. Just that in general, like being able to have an AHK, use AHK, and click off the application, and it still currently uses that. Because like I said, right now I've had to use RDP, download different versions of Roblox, launch them, and then use a tiny task. You know what I mean? Because my friend that was helping me, he was trying to do it because he used to do it for Skyblock. He would have multiple accounts macroing using AHK. But I don't know if you can do it for Roblox. You can, I'd love to. Like I said, at the moment, I'm having to use RDPs, and RDPs are using a fuck ton more of my CPU. So, I appreciate it too. Because if I can do that as well, I could add a fourth account to do this with me, which would help out a lot. Because like I said, I don't need a full macro, I just want an AHK. because literally all I need the AHK to do is to press W, A, S, and D, and have each of them be held for 2 seconds at a time, because that's literally what I did for Razer Synapse right here for this my main account. Is I just made it to where I click one of my side buttons and it does this. But like I said, anytime you try to click off of the fucking macro, or click off of the application, it quits working and starts doing it for the next thing. I don't know. Okay, man.
It is them versus the world. A world that is full of demons, government agents, and energized terrorism. And the world's attacks are cruel and endless.
Another day to live through. Better get started.
Imagine you're living your day to day, and you're near. I announced that I car getting into a heated argument with a friend. After the clash, you part ways and go home to go to sleep because you have work in the morning. On your way to work the next day, you stop to get a coffee, and while you're waiting in line, somebody behind you repeats verbatim and mockingly the most heated moment of yesterday's argument. You turn around and the person smiles, coughs twice, and they leave. That first encounter seems weird, but you shrug it off. You mention it to your significant other later that day. Later that night, you're on your phone and you notice a story in your feed mentioning how your significant other is more likely to cheat in the morning. Before you go to bed, your partner will tell you that they're going to meet a friend at the gym in the morning, and now you're on guard. In the morning, you're driving to work in your car playing Pandora radio, and a commercial for a local private investigator that specializes in cheating spouses comes on in between songs. On your lunch break, you realize your partner hasn't called you all day, and as you scroll your feed, you see a comment mentioning how you are abusing your mentor position at church, and that no one likes you. You shake it off and save the post to comment later, and then you go back to work. You get to your desk, and shortly after, one of your clients calls and chews you out for an unfulfilled purchase order. The person yells at you and is extremely rude, and then hangs up. At the end of work, you notice your significant other still hasn't called you, which makes you suspicious by this time, and so you pick up dinner, mockingly life, racked with paranoia and fear.
Yeah, it rides only okay because you fucked it up. Stupid ass. It'd ride perfect if you didn't get on it in the first place.
It is them versus the world. A world that is full of demons, government agents, and energized terrorism. And the world's attacks are cruel.
Do you know about gang stalking, Deleter? Have you heard of it or know about it?
And endless.
Another day to live through. Better get started.
Imagine you're living your day to day, and you're in your car getting into a heated argument with a friend. After the clash, you part ways and go home to go to sleep because you have work in the morning. On your way to work the next day, you stop to get a coffee, and while you're waiting in line, somebody behind you repeats verbatim and mockingly the most heated moment of yesterday's argument. You turn around and the person smiles, coughs twice, and they leave. That first encounter seems weird, but you shrug it off. You mention it to your significant other later that day. Later that night, you're on your phone and you notice a story in your feed mentioning how your significant other is more likely to cheat in the morning. Before you go to bed, your partner will tell you that they're going to meet a friend at the gym in the morning, and now you're on guard. In the morning, you're driving to work in your car playing Pandora radio, and a commercial for a local private investigator that specializes in cheating spouses comes on in between songs. On your lunch break, you realize your partner hasn't called you all day, and as you scroll your feed, you see a comment mentioning how you are abusing your mentor position at church, and that no one likes you. You shake it off and save the post to comment later, and then you go back to work. You get to your desk, and shortly after, one of your clients calls and chews you out for an unfulfilled purchase order. The person yells at you and is extremely rude, and then hangs up. At the end of work, you notice your significant other still hasn't called you, which makes you suspicious by this time, and so you pick up dinner. Before going home and while in line at the grocery store, a stranger says your name while having a conversation with another person, but to mention in the conversation how her friend had to leave her church group to save her marriage. On your way home, your streaming service plays nothing but songs about cheating boyfriends. You get home and see your significant other with another person of the opposite sex, and you get out of your car and your spouse says that his phone didn't work all day for some reason, and his card isn't working so he couldn't buy gas. That's why the person, who is also a female, drove him home. Not to mention that she is a new client of his. You both get in the house, and an argument starts. You accuse your spouse of cheating, he gets mad, and leaves. You eat dinner by yourself, go back and check on that negative comment you saw online at lunch, but it's not there anymore. Suddenly, you're waking up, not remembering how you fell asleep. You hear a noise in your house, so you call out your spouse, but there's no answer. You hear a door slam, and then silence. You text your partner, "Why'd you leave?" "I haven't been back, and I'm still mad. Talk to you later," they reply. Now that you know that wasn't your spouse, you check your house. You find the lights are on, and the cabinet doors are open, but nothing's missing.
No, not even that. Literally all I want. Like, obviously, if need be, I can click on all four of the things and stop the AHK if I needed to go to a different thing. But literally all I want, like right here, for example, right here. Let's just say these two accounts were Like this. Let me show you a perfect example. Like this. Like, I would have the AHK loaded up. I would do it. Click start. It would go. I would go to this one with the AHK. Click start. And then right here, load the HK and start and do this. And all three of the accounts work at the same time. But I'm not on an RDP. That's the biggest thing. Like, because my thing is, most of the time, I just have all of the accounts on the screen playing at the same time. Anyway, but they're usually just AFKing. What I'd rather have is, it's possible. How? For Roblox specifically. That's what I want to know. And also, Delir, do you not know what gang stalking is? I asked you that earlier. Gang stalking are these group of individuals. Like, it doesn't even have to be prominent people. Just like fucking Susan from Utah, right? That they believe that they are specifically being targeted by a group of individuals that their sole purpose is to harass them. So, like, literally, they'll be driving, and there'll be, like, let's just say there's a car that's white, right? Like a white Dodge Durango, right? And they are right behind you. Would you be able to show me how to do that? Or would you be able to make a macro for me? Or make it... Fan. I don't care. Nobody that watches Skyblock watches me anyway. If you can make an AHK for that, that would work for me. I'll give you 1 billion coins. But basically, Delir, right? So that happens, and then whenever you, like I said, you're going to work, and you see that car, and then you're like, okay, that's weird, but, you know, whatever. And then you end up going, and, like, you go to work the next day, and you notice that that same car's following you, right? For a normal person, people are just going to go out their way and be like, oh, these people, the reason they're following me is because they take the same fucking route to work. But oh no, these people believe that there are a group of people out there that are specifically out there to follow them and harass them 24/7 and make them go insane. So in this example, what he said so far is that you get in an argument with your friend, y'all separate because you got work in the morning, you go to bed, you wake up, you go make coffee, you're in the store, you're in the line at the coffee place, and someone behind you says the same exact statement that was like the most heated point of y'all's argument. Well, I know, but I just meant more so, like, if you would be able to know how to make a AHK, because I genuinely don't know how to use AHKs. I just want an AHK to where, like, literally it presses W, A, S, and D. But I want to be able to use the AHK on all 4 different applications at the same time. But... So the person behind you in line says the most heated part of y'all's argument yesterday. He smiles, coughs twice, and then leaves. You get home, you read an article about spouses cheating the most in the morning. And then your spouse in the morning says, yo, I'm going to the gym with a friend. They don't text you all day. You get a call from or you see a comment or an article online saying that you're a terrible person at your church and you actually just got recused, and then like just a bunch of shit that makes you go insane, and they believe that these people are there. There are people on Earth right now that are purposely doing this shit to make you go insane. Now, I'm not saying it isn't real, but the only times I've ever seen something of that sort happen is for Leah Remini. Yes, it is. It's just schizophrenia and paranoia, which is why I used to go on TikTok comments, because a lot of the times on TikTok, people would record cars being like, see, look, he's been following me the past 10 fucking days. Like that, right? I go, or they talk about that, and then they make another regular video, like outside, and I'd be like, I go in the comments, I'm like, yo, I think that car's still following you. Just to make them more fucking schizo. Because literally, it's just paranoia and schizophrenia. The only time I've ever would quote unquote say it's true is Leah Remini. Leah Remini was an actor on Saved by the Bell, right? She joined the Church of Scientology and she left it, and now she actively like preaches against it, right? Like talking about how it's terrible, it's whatever. And even to this day, the Church of Scientology pays people to go and follow her and record her and take pictures of her. So, like, that one's actually true. But everybody else, it's like I said, it's like Jake in Connecticut, who works as a banker, who thinks that for some reason the world has decided that now he's going to have people follow him. Scientology basically is an organization that believes that a bunch of people got killed by an alien being way back in the day, and their souls came onto Earth, and everybody is their souls, and when they die, they go to alien heaven. Like, it's such a weird fucking entire thing, right? It's a whole weird thing. But at the end of the day, it's a cult. Because, like, you have to donate your possessions, you can't talk about it. Like, it's a cult, right? I could probably look up a video after this in regards to it. I remember watching a video about it. What is it? Back in, when I was doing my M1, M2 runs, M1, M2 runs for completion. But yeah, basically up to this point right here, you get in an argument, and then with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and he leaves the house. You hear someone open the door at your house and then slam it, and you text your girlfriend or partner saying, "Why'd you leave the house?" And they said, "I haven't been back to the house since then." And you go search your house, and all the lights are on. How they get more people into it? It's essentially generational. And absolute retards. If you don't know, the biggest individual that is in Scientology is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is Scientology. No, you can talk about Scientology, you can't talk bad about it. That's the thing. Like, if you leave Scientology, they will send people after you just to harass you. If there's been people tried to do police reports or like sue or try to bring criminal investigations to Church of Scientology, and they'll have like tens of thousands of people start frivolous lawsuits against that person. Like, it's a big cult. But yeah, basically So this video is about gang stalking. Because I want to know more in depth. He's in the headquarters, chilling.
You call the cops. They check the house and see nothing missing or out of place. The police then ask you things like if you've been abusing alcohol or drugs. You reply in defense of yourself, but the cops refuse to file a report since they've seen nothing like a threat and asked if you would like to see a psychiatrist. You refuse. You claim you're not crazy, and they leave. So now you're unable to sleep now and go to work as the morning arrives. After you arrive, your boss asks to meet you, tells you a large client that you maintain had called and is taking her business elsewhere. And because of this, you are fired. You clean out your office and now you're on your way home to a house that you don't feel safe at. Upon arriving, you see that your significant other is moving their stuff out while you were at work. And after another fight, they leave. Now, home alone in your house, stressed out, and not feeling safe, you try to wind down with some wine as you wear your Harvard college sweats and you watch some TV. You pull out your phone and scroll your feed, and you begin seeing ads for the exact same Harvard sweatshirt that you're wearing. You're getting creeped out by that, so you go to Reddit to get away from social media, and you start seeing posts.
That's all it is. You described it perfectly, Deleter. It's paranoia and coincidence. But these people believe that they are able to telepathically and electrically control shit. So this person right here, they're saying that the people that are gang stalking him were able to put that advertisement on his TV. That's all it is. And there are tens of thousands of people that believe this.
It's about how did you cause your breakup? And then you
See, look, right here, you're getting creeped out and go to Reddit and start seeing posts about how you caused your breakup.
see a post about how, unless you went to Harvard, you shouldn't wear the sweatshirt. And after that is another post that says, my friend, insert your name, is a fuck up. How should I tell them? Okay, a little creepy, but you clicked on it because you're curious. You start to scroll down on the comments, which start off mentioning how horrible Heather is, saying that she's a fuck up at work, and another saying that she's a wino and is never smart enough to go to Harvard. You have now reached situational awareness. Your watchers feel like they are in such a good position to do so.
Yes, it's normal life, but these people genuinely believe they have been chosen, and they're being purposely targeted. That's the biggest thing. Most people don't notice these type of things. Like, this is literally a coincidence. Like, it just says the first name, not their full name. Sure. So actually, let me do this. I'll do this real quick, okay? I'm gonna close both of these remote desktops. Ah! Okay. Good, my fucking... Alright, so what is this? So what is this? That'll allow you to cycle through all... Okay, this looks... Wait. This looks perfect. What the fuck? Yeah, if... Roblox... launch multi-instance Roblox handler. Fuck is it? How do I get the... How do I download it? Doesn't say releases. Guess I'll download the zip. Yeah, so let me try this. Click code, download zip. Okay. So now let me do this. We shall do add account. Let me add my main. Am I still doing? No, thank God. Yeah, because if it doesn't, if it only does it on one person at a time, I'm gonna kill myself. Alright. Hold on. Uh, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that. That's why I said I want to pay someone to do this for me. I'll look into it though. Give me a second. So, or config it. If you mean in the HK, then yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, let me just this again. Alright, cool. Save and launch. Hold on, let me. Try this. Give me 1 second. What I'm gonna do is so here's what I'm gonna do. Right here, display capture. So usually I wouldn't have it like this specifically, but it would basically be close to this, right? So now let's go to this, downloads, multi-instance. Now how do I do this? Don't save. Don't care. Wait, whoops. So like for this, the keystroke, right? Yeah, you see what I mean though, Dell? That's the point. Keystrokes, so copy. Alright, let's see how to do this. Alright, so little bird readme.md notepad will allow you to cycle through all, open and apply. Alright, so let me do this real quick. So actually, let me do this. Go back here. Desktop, extract, all, yes. I, open all in position characters. Okay, start. Enclosed names H. Enter time between instances. Like instances of it doing it. 8,000. See, it don't look like it's doing it. So is there not a way to... Let me, go to YouTube.
When you try to AFK on multiple accounts, do you find yourself using Tiny Task and trying to flip between screens? Well, no more. What it does, every game did, which is exactly what I want.
He made this 3 days ago. No, he made this 3 days ago. The guy's video I'm watching, he made this 3 days ago, and he's literally in Pet Simulator. I'm about to click what this fucker is about to say, and if... Ooh, I'm about to... Ooh, he gonna piss me off. Time the fuck out.
And I'm going to go through and choose sequences active whenever instance to spacebar. And over here it's just once pressed. And just to speed things up for us, I'm going to go ahead and make that 8,000. All right, that is in milliseconds. Is cycle counter. So right now it's showing the hotkeys that you can use, and it'll show how many cycles you have completed. And it's going to go right back over to, there we go, we just spawned another one, ate another apple. So you can see that it's not running the same keystrokes constantly on both. It's switching back and forth and just applying the keystrokes to that particular window. So now I want to show you how you actually enter your own key sequences. So for this demonstration, I'm going to show you 4 different instances actually. And I'm going to go ahead and reload the script. Now I have 4 instances running, which is exactly what I wanted. And when you get to this screen in the, let's do one more, whatever you want to name it. No, I don't remember this, but I'm going to go ahead. It doesn't always catch, whenever you hit the R. So sometimes if you were doing a lot of things at the same time, hatching and R, whenever I chose enter a click. So let's say in this game, I want to get on this hoverboard. So I want to click this.
Is it just not possible on Roblox? How the fuck does it work for Minecraft? See, that's the issue. I don't want to do that. It's just gay. Thanks, deleter. I didn't know that. I just want to kill you sometimes. You know that, Dell? Deleter's brain lags. Ignore him. Don't piss me off, deleter. Oh, you're asking. What do you mean you're asking? That was not a question. Am I tripping? Oh, wait. Oh, the fucking macro on this account is going. I'm using talk to type. He's texting and driving. That's what you're doing. Just say that, motherfucker. You just texting and driving. Nah, you texting and driving. I already know what you're doing. Oh, wait. What? Oh. Oh. You endangering the lives of everybody that's trying to go up in that place. You selfish. Actually, nah, let me do this. Exit this. Right here. Yeah, continue. Miscellaneous. Unlock FPS. Max FPS. 30. Force update. Are you sure you want to update? Yes. Yes, fuck it. Creative whatever. Gay thing. I don't care. Hold on. Why does it not work? Oh, I'm not researching anymore, man. I'm good. I don't care anymore. A different type of Roblox? Absolutely not. Where is this at? Fuck it. Where is it? Where the fuck? Installed apps. Where the fuck is it? Okay, I guess I just don't have it. Fuck it. Who cares? Unhandle exception. Quit. What account is this? What am I already using on the other account? Where is it at? Okay, cool. Holy shit, this makes me happy. Oh, this is so much fun. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick since I don't need to play capture anymore. I could just do here, one of them, right here. Guess that guy don't count. What? There, god damn. Didn't me want to kill myself. Alright, shift F5. Dude, why is my FPS higher? I might need. Let me see this. Close. I just want to try something. This account. Try to reinstall the Roblox player. The biggest thing you just gotta understand is that these people are fucking losers. Matter of fact, let me just do this. Fast flag editor. Oh wait, hold on, mods. This is all I gotta do then. Because that's probably the biggest reason. Uh, yeah, but don't fuck up them white people money. Cool. Let me do this then. Did that. Time to do that too, because what's this at? Yep. Absolutely. Uh, Give me a second, I'm mods, fast flags. Close window. Lock strap. Uninstall. I love my headset. My headset's always like, man, you haven't talked in like 1 minute because you locked in and focused. Probably just turned the shit off from your stupid ass. Like, bitch, do you really think I need you to fucking turn my shit off, bitch boy? Give me a second. Fixing another thing real quick. Close. Close. Join server. Settings. Default 60. Graphics quality all the way down. Yeah, this seems a lot nicer. Good. Middle. The only thing I would end up changing though for both of those accounts is I'd have to put the matter of fact, where the fuck is it? Actually, no. I won't do it now. I'll do it later. Because I need to add the fucking, the things back so it's not, like, it don't have all this quality again. I don't want that. I don't need that. Let me give shit real quick. I'll be back. I'm back. Hold on. Lock strap menu. Oh wait. Let me do this real quick. I need to. Notepad. You go here. Where the fuck is it? Alright, cool. Lock strap menu. That didn't exit out everything else, right? No, good. Okay, cool. Because I did not want to fully exit out. Whatever. I was just going and putting on fast flags and everything again on my... Or putting all the, whatever. Shift F5. Okay, cool. Wait, did I fuck it up, really? Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm going to restart my PC, because I can already tell this is not gonna work unless I restart my PC. So, I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, hold on. Go. Lock strap menu. Fast flags, fast flag editor, import SW whatever. Say yes, save. So now, I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. Be right back.